What's up everybody, it's me Minnie and I'm back again with another video. So today was a very interesting day in my life. I had a pretty shitty day at work. Crazy customer kind of upset me and stuff, so I was gonna do a vlog about that, and then I realized no, I'm not going to give any more attention to negativity. Instead, I'm going to do something positive that's going to make me smile and will hopefully make all of you smile. And that is the RuPaul's Drag Race tag. So I have been watching Drag Race since the very beginning. I love RuPaul. I love his acting. And when when he was going to come out with this show, I was like, yes, because I also love drag queens. I'm a huge supporter of the LGBTQ community, the gay community. I am from New York City, so I spent a lot of time in like the Village, which is a very gay area of Manhattan, and it just always had so much life and art and vibrancy, and I just love it. So I found this tag while just kind of randomly searching tags, and I was like, yes, we're fucking doing that. So here it goes. There's 19 questions. Some of them were very hard for me to answer, and I will say in advance that every queen that has graced the stage, whether I like them or not, they are all, fierce in their own right. And these are just my opinions. There's no hatred, there's no shade. It's just my opinions. And some of the questions were super hard to answer or to narrow down to like one answer. So the first question is, what is the best season of RuPaul's Drag Race? I love them all, but it had to be season 4 for me, and that was Fifi O'Hara, Sharon Needles, who just, really stuck out to me the most. There were some great challenges, the Rupocalypse Now. They had like a DILF episode. They had frenemies, which was so awesome, because I'll never forget where they had Sharon and Fifi sing I Do It So Much Better Than You, and it was so awkward and there was so much tension, and they hated each other, and it was just so obvious. And just oh my god, one of my favorite seasons for sure. Question number 2: who is the best contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race? How could you ask me this? Um, oh my gosh, I want to say so many other people, because again, I love so many of the contestants that were wonderful, but hands down for me, it's Sharon Needles. She was like a horror queen, a scream queen. She was incredibly creative and just so out there. I loved her sense of humor and her laugh and her crazy makeup and huge, overdrawn lips, and the concepts for her outfits. And she was pretty, she wasn't as versatile as other queens. I mean, of course, because she had her shtick, just like Bianca Del Rio in season 6 had like that comedy shtick. She kind of always wore the same kind of dress, and Sharon always kind of did what she knew she'd be good at. But I mean, she just turned it out. Like, I just, like, what was it, the Rupocalypse? I think that might have been the first runway they did, the first episode. She comes out in that bald cap. Like, first of all, not that many people are gonna look good bald. She does this fierce, like, weird zombie makeup. She has these crazy contacts. And then halfway down the runway, she starts bleeding from the mouth. I was like, fuck yes. That was it for me. So I was like, I love Sharon Needles. I hope I can meet her one day. I'm always kind of looking to see if she's going to be coming to Florida so that I can like go to a club and check her out, because I would fangirl so hard and take a million pictures with her. She would let me. I love you, Sharon. I doubt you'll ever watch this, but I freaking love you. Huge fan. Okay, question number 3: the most robbed contestant. This, again, very hard for me to answer because so many of them were, but I kind of want to say it was Katya from season 7. I mean, she was a total badass. She was hilarious. She looked beautiful. She met so many of like the challenges, and so did Ginger, but I don't know. That season was hard for me because I loved Trixie, Katya, Pearl. I was Ginger. Like, it was an incredibly. I was like, who the hell's gonna win? They're not gonna be able to choose anyone. But I kind of feel like Katya got robbed. I think she should have made it to like the top 3, and I think it was really cool that they brought her out onto the stage at the finale, when Rue was like, the winner of whatever RuPaul's Drag Race season 7 is, and she was like, Katya, and the fucking crowd goes wild, and all three, Pearl, Violet, and Ginger are up there, and they're like, and Katya comes walking across the stage, and she's like, and Rue's like, may I have a sip of water, please? And I was like, bitch. So that was really cute that Rue did that. But yeah, Katya kind of got robbed. Many other queens did too, like I said before, but that's just my opinion. Question number 4, the biggest bitch. Fifi O'Hara. She was miserable. She had a shitty attitude. To me, she seemed ungrateful. She was overly cocky. She wasn't nice. She didn't even just seem like a nice person in everyday life. Like, I don't know her. Maybe she's lovely, but she didn't even seem like grateful to be there. It didn't seem like she got along with any of the queens on her season. She didn't seem personable or just down to earth or someone that anyone could get along with. I feel like if any of us met her, she would be a bitch. Like, if I saw her performing at a club, I wouldn't go up to her and be like, hey, I always want to meet you, let's take a picture. I'd fucking skip her and like go to somebody else because she just seemed like a bitch. So fuck you, Fifi, you were mean. Okay, question number 5, best elimination. So many. So many. I was so happy to see Mimi on first go home because she was a crazy she bitch. But I'm gonna say Laganja Estranja, and the reason is because Laganja's fierce, and I love her, but she was such a fucking hot mess on her season. She was like emotionally unstable. She had just got out of Untucked, where she was like fighting with everyone, and she was like crying. She's like, I don't know what you said, but you said something and it really offended me. And everyone was like, and she's walking around like, yes, God, yes, mama, like over the top, like too fucking much. And she was just doing the most. And when she got eliminated, this bitch, she may have done it on purpose, but I almost feel like she's that spacey and stoned that like she didn't. She was like, I will be the first queen to, what'd she say? No, not sashay away. She said, Shantae away. Oh my god, it was so stupid I can't remember it. I will be the first queen in history to chasse away. And I was like, is this bitch serious? Did she just fuck up one of the most iconic RuPaul lyrics and phrases of all time? And I just lost my shit. I was like, this girl is a freaking mess. Okay, moving along. Best winner of any challenge. Again, how do I answer this? For me, it was Ginger fucking Minge in the John Waters thing that they did. They all had to recreate like spoofs or satires, whatever, of Divine / John Water movies or scenes, and she. I can't remember the name of the character at this moment, but she did the eggs, eggs, eggs. All I want is eggs. She looked just like the woman that played her, and they even say it like in the challenge, like she spot on, like nail on the head. Fucking someone give her an award. Ginger, you're the shit. Like that was amazing. Plus I love John Waters and Divine, so that was rad. Best winner of any challenge, I did that. Okay, best winner of a mini challenge. This was really, really hard for me for mini challenges because there's so many that stick out. But I really enjoy like the reading is fundamental. And just I love those mini challenges. If you haven't seen the movie Paris is Burning, you should totally check that out. Sometimes it's on Netflix. I know the last time I watched it, that's where I watched it. It gives you a really cool insight into the world of early drag and how things got started in New York City, at least. And they would read each other, and so I just love that Rue keeps that going and keeps that tradition alive. And sometimes it's fucking hilarious. And I just love when Alaska Thunderfuck, when she read everyone to filth. It was just very funny to me, and I loved it. Okay, best lip sync ever. Now I want to say, of course, Mimi, I'm first, fucking whirling around India Ferrer, but Roxy Andrews versus Alyssa Edwards Can we talk about how Roxy pulled off one wig, had another fucking wig underneath it, and then proceeded to whip her hair back and forth like a crazy bitch? Like, yes, that was amazing, and I will never forget it. Best runway walk, question 10. Raja. Those legs, like Raja just was divine, divino. Like she would come out there and just fucking slay everybody's life with her fierce ass fucking walk. And I love Raja. To this day, like I watch the thing Raja and Raven, they do the fashion photo review, and I love watching that. And I always love seeing what Raja's gonna wear. Best dress by any contestant. This is the hardest question out of all of them. There is one dress that always stands out to me from like the older seasons, which is Manila Luzon. She came out. Now, I'm not one for horizontal stripes, but this was a black and white striped dress horizontally. And she came out with this beautiful updo wig that it was like curled over and it was black and it had white stripes in it. I was just like, floored. Love it. And then from season 7, Miss Fame came out in this iridescent green and purple sequin dress, and it was so freaking gorgeous and had these like sharp shoulders, and oh my god, it had like a hood in the back. I don't know. She looked fantastic. So number 13, best quote from Rue. Everything that she says is the best. Like I could not even pick one. Like I tried to prepare some sort of answer for that question and I legit couldn't, you guys, because she is always killing me and just saying the funniest shit in the world, and I love her. Best judge, Michelle Visage. She will tell you what she's thinking all the time and does not give any fucks. And I think we all need someone like that in our life. And I think that she balances Rue very well when it comes to judging. So, love you, Michelle. Question 15. Best comedy scene. Again, so many. One that always stands out to me is when Ben de la Creme was imitating Bianca Del Rio like as a puppet, and she made like a little puppet, and she's like, you're all assholes. I hate you." Like, and she put like these she used fake nails to make like Bianca's big teeth, and I loved it. That cracked me up and still does to this day. Number 16, best fight. Fifi O'Hara and Sharon Needles. Like, they genuinely were polar opposites and fucking couldn't stand each other. And that whole go back to Party City where you belong. Like, iconic. Best fight. 17, best goodbye note. I don't remember her goodbye note, but I'm a huge fan of Latrice. She like there are things that she has said that have literally like uplifted me. And like if I'm having a shitty day, I'll just like remember some of the stuff she said on the show and be like, yes, bitch, don't worry, just go out there and slay. And when she got eliminated and had to go home, I don't remember her note, like I said, but I remember how she cried and she thanked Rue for changing the world of drag and changing, and doing something so positive for like the gay community and the drag community. And that was just really, I felt like it was super genuine. And I felt like Latrice was very grateful for her opportunity there. And that got me. So that was probably the best goodbye, even though it's not a goodbye note. Best lip sync song. That, oh my god. The song, probably MacArthur Park, because I remember that moment. And it was a very emotional lip sync, and it's just such a fierce song. Then the last question would be the most overrated / underrated contestant. Overrated, I'm sorry if we disagree, but Tyra Sanchez / Carmen Carrera. Those to me were the two most overrated people that I can even think of. Tyra was far more humble in my opinion than Carmen, and she could put a great runway together, but I didn't feel like she had like charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Like Carmen Carrera relied on her body, and I don't feel like she had all those things either. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they were just overrated. I don't want to get too much into that, but as far as underrated, um, I would definitely have to say Manila, because she was a fierce fucking queen. She could make outfits. She could put together a runway. Her makeup was always beat. Her concepts were always put together. Like, she met all the challenges and whatever. And yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Manila. There are other, underrated people, but there's just too many. But Manila was always one of my favorites. So yeah, you guys, that's it. That is the RuPaul's Drag Race tag. If you like RuPaul, I tag you or like challenge you to do this tag. And if you do, let me know so I can watch yours, so we can disagree about all the things that I like and you hate, or vice versa. Let me know below in the comments, like, who is your favorite queen? What was your favorite lip sync? Let me know if you watch this show, if you don't, if you haven't. Yeah, if you love drag, you should definitely check it out because it's great. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, whatever. And I'll see you all in my next video. I love you so much. Bye, guys.